Hey, you! Here's 100 gold pieces. Give me a sheep then.
Good. Then take Betsy. You'll find her in the pasture. Just tell her she should follow you. She's pretty smart for a sheep. Treat her well.
Here's 100 gold pieces. Give me a sheep then.
Again? Okay. Take Betsy.
Betsy? But the last sheep was called Betsy.
All the sheep are called Betsy.
Here's 100 gold pieces. Give me a sheep then.
Again? Okay. Take Betsy.
Bets?
All the sheep.
Here's 100.
You don't have that much gold. I can't give you a sheep for less.
Hey, you! Hello, sheep? Come with me. Hey! Come with me. Hey! Come with me. Wait here. Wait here. Wait here.
Hey! Innos be with you. What can I do for you, wanderer?
Where will this path take me?
The path leads to the Monastery of the Magicians of Fire. However, access is permitted only to the servants of Innos. If you want to be accepted as a novice in the monastery, you must bring a sheep and 1,000 gold pieces.
What are you doing here?
I am a magician of fire, a priest of our god, Innos. This shrine is consecrated to him, the highest god, the creator of the fire and lord of justice. People come to me in order to pray to Innos and be blessed. And for a small donation, you can get many useful things from me.
Bless me.
I bless you in the name of Innos. May the Lord's fire burn in your heart and give you the strength to act according to his justice.
Show me your wares.
May Innos watch over you always.
Welcome to the Monastery of Innos, stranger. I am Brother Pedro, a humble servant of Innos and the warder of the gate to the holy monastery. What is it you require?
I want to enter the monastery.
Only the servants of Innos are allowed to enter the monastery. If you want to pray to Innos, go find one of the roadside shrines. You will find the tranquility to pray there.
What do I have to do to be accepted in the monastery?
If you want to be accepted into the Brotherhood of Innos, you must learn and obey the rules of the monastery. Also, We demand the gifts to Innos from each new novice, a sheep and 1,000 gold pieces.
Now that's a whole lot of gold.
It is a sign that you are beginning a new life as a servant of Innos. When you are accepted, you will be forgiven all your previous transgressions. And consider, you cannot take back the decision to become a servant of Innos.
What are the rules you live by?
Innos is the god of truth and justice, and thus we may never lie or commit a crime. Should you transgress against a brother of the community or steal our property, you will pay a penalty for it. Innos is also the god of law and fire. As a novice, you must show obedience and respect to all magicians of fire.
I see.
Furthermore, it is the duty of a novice to carry out all the work in the monastery for the good of the community. If you are prepared to follow these rules and have the offering to Innos, we are willing to accept you into our monastery as a novice.
I want to become a novice.
You did not bring the required offering with you.
Tell me about life in the monastery.
We live in the monastery in order to serve Innos. We novices perform the work and study the scriptures when we have the opportunity. The magicians watch over us, and they explore the arts of magic.
I've got this statuette here. I think they're missing it in the monastery. Can I come in now?
Well, under these truly exceptional circumstances, you are free to become a novice.
I want to become a novice.
Is that really what you wish to do? For you must know that there will be no turning back for you then.
Yes, I want to dedicate my life to the service of Innos.
Then be welcome, brother. I give to you the key to the monastery gate. As a sign of your free decision, it is up to you to open the gate and step through. You are now a novice. Wear this robe as a sign that you are now a member of this brotherhood. When you are in the monastery, go to Parlin. He'll see to your needs from now on.
Will my transgressions be forgiven now?
Not yet. Speak to Master Parlin. He will bless you and wash you clean of your sins.
Welcome, new novice. I am Parlin.
I am...
A novice. It is not important who you were before. Now you are a servant of Innos. That is all that matters. And with the acceptance into the Brotherhood of Fire, all of your previous transgressions will be forgiven. May Innos bless this man who places his life in his service and wash away his sins.
And now?
First, you will fulfill the duties of a novice. You will work and serve the Brotherhood. You can give your gold to Gorax, our steward. You will find him in the winery. When you have done that, we shall speak about your work here in the monastery.
Decides what's right or wrong.
That's nothing new.
I'm looking for the Eye of Innos.
I don't know who told you about that, but the divine artifact is not accessible to anyone.
Where is the Eye of Innos kept?
The fewer people know this secret, the better it is protected. Seek for it, and you will not find it.
No big deal.
You should have known better.
Tell me about the Eye of Innos.
All right. The Eye of Innos contains a part of the divine power of Innos. Only one chosen servant of Innos is permitted to bear the amulet. It was created to protect us from the powers of evil when the time comes.
It had to happen sooner or later.
I need to talk to the leader of the Paladins.
Lord Hagen does not receive novices. Only we magicians are permitted to see him.
Do you really think?
How can I learn the art of magic?
You are not here to receive the gift of magic. You are here to serve Innos. But I can show you how to increase your magic power.
Better watch out. You can tell that.
I want to increase my magic powers.
His decision. Can't go on like this forever.
How can I serve the community?
First, you will fulfill the duties of a novice. You will work and serve the Brotherhood. You can give your gold to Gorax, our steward. You will find him in the winery. When you have done that, we shall speak about your work here in the monastery.
Better watch out. You can tell that.
Can I be of assistance to you?
Here, I've got the statuette that Daron was supposed to bring to the monastery.
It is truly embarrassing that such a valuable piece is brought to us by an aspiring novice. Nevertheless, this confirms your commitment to serve Innos. I'm very obliged to you, young novice.
I'm looking for a place to sleep.
There's an empty bed right next door. The first on the right, next to the entrance. You can sleep there. You can store your belongings in one of the unused chests. And remember, you have no business entering the sleeping chambers of the magicians. You're also not allowed to enter the library, unless you've been given permission.
What's your task here?
My tasks are many and varied. Not only am I the steward, but I am also the treasurer. Moreover, I supervise the wine cellar, and I'm in control of the monastery's food supplies. So, if there's anything you need, you can always come to me and get it. For a modest contribution, that is.
I need a few things. I need a few things. How can I serve the community?
Speak to the other magicians. They will give you tasks. I will oversee your work, and when you have fulfilled your duties adequately, you will receive permission to enter the library to study the word of Innos.
Anything's possible.
Do you have an assignment for me?
Yes, there is indeed something you can do for the community. The novices' chambers could do with a good sweeping. Take care of that.
But that will take forever.
Then you'd better start right away, hadn't you?
Only Innos decides what's right or wrong.
Can I have access to the library?
First, fulfill your duties in service to the community. When you've done working, we shall speak about this again.
Do you really think?
About the novices' chambers.
Indisputably, it is not a simple task, but with the help of Innos, you will manage.
Somebody wants to know.
That's just what I said.
Sweeping all the chambers will take forever. Sweeping all the chambers will take forever. Sweeping all the chambers will take forever.
Hello. You're also new here, aren't you?
Yes. How long have you been here?
I've been here for 4 weeks. Have you already been given a fighting staff?
Not so far.
Then take this one. We novices all carry a staff as a sign of our ability to defend ourselves. Can you fight?
Well, I've wielded a weapon or two.
If you want, I can teach you something. However, I have a request.
What request would that be?
Well, one of the paladins, Sergio, is in the monastery at the moment. If you can persuade him to go through a few exercises with me, then I'll train you.
I shall see what can be done. How's life here in the monastery?
I don't mean to complain, but I never thought that it would be so strict here. If you don't stick to the rules, they punish you. Of course, a lot of novices want to study the teaching of Innos in the library, so they can be prepared if they're chosen. But I think the best preparation for the test of magic is fulfilling our own tasks.
What's the deal with the Chosen and that test?
Talk to Brother Igaraz. He knows a lot about that.
I'm supposed to sweep the novices' chambers.
You've saddled yourself with a lot of work there. You know what? I'll help you. You'll never finish that alone. But I really need a Fist of Wind spell scroll. You know, I got lucky and was allowed to read a book about it. And now, naturally, I want to try the spell. So get me the spell scroll and I'll help you.
About the spell scroll.
Do you have a Fist of Wind spell for me?
No, not so far.
Then I'll wait until you do.
I want to become a mage.
That's what many of the novices want, but only a very few are ordained as chosen and get the chance to be accepted into the Circle of Fire. To be a magician of the Circle of Fire is the highest honor which can be granted to you in our order. You will have to work hard in order to get your chance.
Who is the leader of this monastery?
We novices serve the magicians of the Circle of Fire. They in turn are led by the High Council, which consists of the 3 most powerful magicians. But Parlan is responsible for all the affairs of the novices. He is always in the courtyard watching the novices work.
What can you tell me about this monastery?
We grow our modest provisions here ourselves. We raise sheep and make wine. There is a library, but its use is limited to the magicians and the chosen novices. We other novices mainly see to it that the magicians of the Circle of Fire want for nothing.
What's new?
The time has come again. One of the novices will soon be accepted into the Circle of Fire. The tests will soon begin.
I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
No one has agreed to help you so far, huh? I'll help you. Only if you find at least one other person to join in.
Hey, you!
What? What's wrong? Why are you bothering me? Can't you see I'm in the middle of an extremely complicated experiment?
I didn't mean to disturb you.
You already have. Well, what do you want?
Can I learn from you?
I do not instruct novices. If someday you are accepted into the Circle of Fire, then I can show you how to create powerful potions.
Could you brew me a potion?
For a novice, you are certainly impertinent. Go about your duties. You can buy everything you need from Gorax.
Have you got work for me?
Yes, I need plants for my experiments. We raise plants ourselves, but we're all out of fire nettles. 7 blossoms should do. Bring me those. Oh, something else. I'm missing a recipe for creating magic potions. If you find it, I would be very grateful.
I've got some fire nettles for you.
Excellent. I can work with that. Take this Fist of Wind spell scroll for your help.
About your recipe, I haven't found it yet.
Well, in that case, I hope you'll still find it.
You are not permitted to go further. Turn back.
Enos be with you. I've never seen you before. You are new around here.
Yes, I only just joined.
In that case, I hope you get settled here fast. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
What room is this?
This is where they keep the holy relics of the monastery.
What relics?
Here rests the Hammer of Enos, along with the Shield of Fire. These are the most important relics of Church of Enos, outside the capital of the realm.
Is the Eye of Enos kept here too?
Of course not. What a strange idea. Nobody knows where that divine artifact is to be found.
Tell me about the shield.
The Shield of Fire was born by Dominique in the battle on the Southern Isles. But the power of the shield is never to be wielded again. Therefore, we have nailed it to the wall.
Tell me about the hammer.
This is the sacred Hammer of Enos. With this hammer, Saint Robar slew the Stone Sentinel. The Holy Scriptures say that the Stone Sentinel was invulnerable. He stood in battle like a tower, and the weapons of his enemies were smashed on his skin of stone. With the name of Enos on his lips, Robar
hurled himself at the monster and crushed it with one mighty blow of his hammer.
What are you doing here?
I am the guardian of the sacred artifacts.
Why are the artifacts being guarded? Is there any reason to worry they might be stolen?
What an extraordinary concept. Whatever makes you think that? Only those who serve Innos are authorized to set foot in the monastery, and no true believer would ever harbor such thoughts.
Don't you ever sleep?
What an unusual notion. Of course I don't ever sleep. Innos himself grants me the power which allows me to forego sleep altogether. For how else could I fulfill the sacred duties of guardianship?
Do you really never sleep?
No. If a guardian falls asleep, he has failed. But I shall not fail, for Innos gives me the strength and endurance, and I shall never tire.
What do you do?
I am the god.
Shall I take over from you for a while?
Is this a test? The mages have sent you to test me, right? Oh, I knew it. But I shall pass this test. Tell your mages I stand firm as a rock, and that I shall resist all temptations, for I am a worthy guardian.
I'll never get this open without the right key. I'll never get this open without the right key. About the spell scroll.
Do you have a Fist of Wind spell for me?
Here's the spell scroll you wanted.
That's good. Then I'll help you clean the chambers.
I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Am I the only one helping you?
No, I've already got some help.
Then I'm in.
Hey,
What do you want?
what are you planting here?
We're trying to grow healing plants that Master Neoras can use to brew potions.
I'm new here.
So I see. If you still don't have any work, talk to Parlin in the Samuel Zone.
Hey. I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Hey, I'd do it, but I'm really busy.
Hello. You must must be the new guy. I'm Obelisk. I take care of the sheep around here.
That's nothing new.
How long have you been in the monastery?
I've been here 3 years, but so far I haven't studied, although I'd like to.
Why not?
My job is looking after the sheep, not studying the scriptures. As long as Master Paladin doesn't release me from this duty, I'm not allowed to study in the library.
That's nothing new.
How shall I act here in the monastery?
Never lie to a magician. Don't transgress against a brother in the community. Respect the property of the community. If you violate these rules, you have to pay a penalty to Master Paladin. Apart from that, I can only advise you to be careful around Aegon. If you don't watch out, you'll end up like Babo.
Anything's possible.
Who are Aegon and Babo?
Aegon takes care of the herb garden. He's also a novice, but he acts like he was the chosen one himself. Babo came to the monastery shortly before you. At first he helped Aegon in the herb garden. But they must have had a fight, and Babo has been sweeping the courtyard ever since.
Do you know what happened?
Not exactly. You'll have to ask them. But Aegon's word has more weight than that of the other novices because he's the governor's nephew.
Is there anything you can teach me?
Sure. I used to beat up Babo. I can show you how to strengthen your arms. But I'd like to learn something about potions, especially about magic potions.
How can I help you with that?
Well, if you work for Neoras, you'll certainly have an opportunity to borrow one of his recipes for a short time. If you bring it to me so that I can take a look at it, I'll train you.
That's nothing new. No staying out of it. Nothing's ever gonna change that.
What happened between you and Aegon?
Oh, we had a disagreement about how to take care of fire nettles. Aegon had watered them so much that the plants almost had root rot already. Once the roots were completely rotten, he blamed me for it. They've made me sweep the courtyard all day ever since.
You seem to know a thing or two about plants.
We had an herb garden where I learned a few tricks from my grandpa. I'd really prefer to work in the garden again.
Why did Aegon do that?
You'll have to ask him that. I think he just can't stand it when someone is better than he is.
Hey, you! What happened between you and Babo?
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. Let's get something straight. I shall go my own way, the way that Innos foreordained for me. I won't allow anyone to stand in my way, and certainly not that simpleton Babo.
That's totally obvious. That's nothing new.
Shouldn't we novices stick together?
The rest of you can stick together as much as you like, but please, don't waste my time, and no one shall get in my way.
Deals out fair punishment.
What do you want?
What are you doing here?
I have transgressed against the precepts of the community. Now I'm waiting for the decision of the High Council, whether I may remain in the monastery.
Tell me what happened.
I took a book from the rooms of the magicians while I was sweeping, so I could read it later. Master Highglass noticed it immediately, of course, and asked me about the book. Out of fear of being punished, I lied about it. But he caught me later when I was in my chamber with the book. He was really angry and informed the High Council. Now they are discussing whether I can stay.
You should have known better.
Is there any way I can help you?
No. I've been delivered up to the mercy of Innos and the magicians.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Things I could tell you.
Hey! I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Sure, I'll help. We novices have to stick together. One hand washes the other. I just need 50 gold pieces because I still have to pay Parlan.
All right, I'll pay.
Good, then I'll get started.
What can I do for you, brother?
Why aren't you working?
I am permitted to study the teachings of Innos. I seek wisdom in his words. One day, he could choose me. And then, I shall take the test of magic and enter the circle of fire.
Who are the chosen?
The novices whom Innos has ordained to take the test of magic. He who passes it is accepted into the ranks of the magicians of fire.
What is the test of magic?
A test which is announced by the High Council to all chosen novices. It is an assignment in which faith and cleverness are put to the test. All the chosen novices take part, but it is only possible for one of them to complete it successfully.
How can I be chosen?
You have no influence on that. Innos alone chooses his novices, and the High Council announces his will.
Who are the chosen?
The novices whom Innos has ordained to take the test. He who passes it.
How can I study the scriptures?
You must gain access to the library. However, Master Parlan will only give you the key if you have first finished your duties.
Hey! I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Oh dear. You just got here and you let them make you do the sweeping already? Console yourself. It was exactly the same with me when I first got here. And that's why I'm going to help you. It would be ridiculous if we couldn't handle it.
About the novices' chambers.
You actually managed to find 4 novices to help you. I think they can now return to their daily work. Well done, novice. You have accomplished the task I set you.
That was no big deal.
You don't have to ask me that.
What's your job here?
I prepare the paladins for their fight against evil.
What is evil?
Evil is everywhere. It is the power of Beliar, the eternal adversary of Innos. It is the all-encompassing blackness which seems to blot out the light of Innos forever. Beliar is the Lord of darkness, of hate, and of destruction. Only those among us in whose hearts burns the holy fire of Innos will bear the radiant light of Innos into the world and banish the darkness.
I always act in the name of Menace.
But there are only magicians and novices living in the monastery.
That is correct, in contrast to our community which honors the word of Innos. The paladins honor the great deeds of our Lord above all else. We are the representatives of Innos, but the paladins are his warriors, who go into battle in his name and increase his glory.
Never gonna change that.
Is there anything you can teach me?
I am an expert in the magic of ice and the magic of thunder. I can teach you their power. However, I only instruct magicians.
You don't have to ask me that.
Is there anything I can do for you, Master?
For me? No. I do not require your help. Pray rather for the well-being of the warriors of Innos, who have gone to the Valley of Mines.
Right or wrong. You should have known better.
That was no big deal.
You have prayed for my brethren. I want to thank you for that. Tell me what I can do for you.
Let me share your fighting experience.
When you fight, always make sure that no one can attack you from behind.
I need access to the library.
Well, I cannot grant you access. For that, you must first fulfill your tasks. But I can help you. Go to Master Iskaroth and talk to him. I have heard that he needs help, and I would go to him, but I passed this task on to you.
What are you doing here?
I am praying to Innos that he strengthen my arm and my will. Thus I am armed against all dangers, and shall destroy all his enemies in order to do him honor.
What enemies?
All those who oppose the will of Innos, whether they be human-born or summoned creature.
Can you go through a few exercises with Babo?
Why doesn't he ask me himself?
I think he's shy.
I see. Good. If it means so much to him, I shall train with him every morning for 2 hours. We begin at 5 o'clock. Tell him that. May Innos illuminate your path.
Hey! I talked to Sergio. He's going to train with you every morning for 2 hours, starting at 5 o'clock.
Thanks. What an honor for me. If you want, I'll also show you the secrets of combat.
I'm ready for training. Do you have an assignment for me?
You novices have worked hard lately, and those who work a lot shall eat a lot too. I'm giving you a key to the larder. You'll find some mutton sausages there. Distribute them among the novices, but fairly. Once you've done that, you can come see me again.
Would you like a sausage?
Sure, give it here. A sausage like this is not to be sneezed at.
Hey, you! Would you like a sausage?
Ah, delicious that. Thank you so much, brother.
Here, have a sausage.
Oh, mutton sausage is great. They taste the best. Come on, give me another sausage.
Then I won't have enough left for the others.
You have one sausage too many anyway, namely the one for you. And what's a sausage among friends? Come on, I'll give you a fire arrow spell scroll for it.
All right, here, take another.
All right, here's your spell scroll.
How about a delicious mutton sausage?
I wouldn't say no to that. Thanks. That's just what I needed.
Would you like a sausage?
Sure, give it here. A sausage like this is not to be sneezed at.
Wait a minute. How about a delicious mutton sausage?
I wouldn't say no to that. Thanks. That's just what I needed.
Hey! Here, I've got a mutton sausage for you.
Sheep sausage, sheep cheese, sheep milker. It's getting so I can't stand the sight of it.
So, do you want the sausage or not?
Oh, give it here already.
Hey, you! Here, have a sausage, brother.
Good of you to think of me. Usually, I am forgotten. You could let me have another sausage.
Forget it. I won't have enough then.
Hey, one sausage. Nobody will notice that. You'll get something for it. I know a place where some fire nettles grow. If you take them to Menace, he'll surely give you the key to the library. What do you say?
No, forget it.
You want to get in with Gorax, huh? It's always the same with the new novices.
He really should have known better.
I've got this mutton sausage here.
Oh, man, fantastic. Finally, another delicious mutton sausage.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
I've got the recipe you wanted.
Good. Then let me read it.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
Yes, I see.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Good. Thank the lot. If you want, you can train with me.
Who told you that?
I want to become stronger.
You're pretty strong now. I can't teach you anymore.
Can't rely on that.
Anything's possible.
Hey! I'm busy distributing sausages.
So you work for Gorax, huh? All right. Pass the sausage, then.
Would you like a sausage?
Sure, give it here. A sausage like this is not to be sneezed at.
Nobody wants to know.
I'm busy distributing sausages.
Thanks. Hopefully that won't be the last sausage I get around here.
Anything's possible.
Been there, done that.
I've distributed the sausages.
Really? Then you cannot have put much effort into fulfilling your task. So, either you ate those sausages yourself, or you gave someone more than his share. Listen, since you're new, and for that reason only, I shall let you get away with it. Keep that in mind, novice.
Hey! Would you like Would you sure?
Oh, you have one. Come on. All right.
That's no secret.
Hey!
That's totally obvious.
I'm busy. Hey, you! How about... Hey, you! Would you... I'm... Hey, you! I've got good.
No idea. You tell me.
Anything's possible.
Good.
Nobody wants to know.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
No idea. You tell me.
Why haven't I heard
of it?
Hey! Here.
Good of you. You
forget it.
Hey, if you take...
No.
You want to get in?
You don't have to ask me.
Hey! How about...
As if I don't have enough problems.
Here. Oh.
Can't go on like this
Would you like...
Sure.
I've distributed the sausages.
And you have done so fairly. Take these spell scrolls of healing and go back to your work.
Do you have another assignment for me?
Yes. As you know, we make an excellent wine here, and we sell it too. Orlan, the landlord of the inn, the Dead Harpy, has ordered a shipment. We've agreed to 240 gold pieces for the bottles. Bring him these bottles, but don't let him shortchange you.
I prayed for the paladins.
You have done well. Now go back to doing your work.
That isn't true.
That's just what I said.
I'm staying out.
Sergio sent me. I've taken over his task. So what is it?
A dark wolf has been roaming the area recently. Track it down and kill it. May Innos watch over you always.
I'm bringing the wine from the monastery.
Excellent. That's what I've been waiting for. I've already agreed on the price with Master Gorax. I'll give you the 100 gold coins straight away.
I've got no time for things like that.
Are you trying to pull a fast one? The price is 240 gold coins.
So, Gorax warned you, did he? All right. the two of us can do a bit of business. Look, I'll give you 100 gold pieces for the wine. You tell Gorax that I pulled the wool over your eyes, and you'll get 4 spell scrolls from me.
What kind of spell scrolls are they?
No idea. I don't know anything about that. They're from a guest who, forgot them here. Yeah.
Just have to listen.
Better off myself.
It had to happen sooner or later.
I agree with you completely.
That will never change.
All right, sounds fair enough. Give me those spell scrolls.
Here are the spell scrolls and the gold.
Wants to know.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
I couldn't get away with that.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Same old thing all over again.
That's been going on a long time.
Tell me that isn't true.
That's really not my problem.
That's no secret.
I've killed the wolf.
Good work, novice. You are a brave man. But now return to the monastery and go about your duties.
For Enos.
Wait a minute. I went to see Orlan.
And? Did you get the 240 gold coins?
I've got the gold.
Excellent. You're really useful. Take this spell scroll of healing as a reward. Now go and find yourself something else to do.
Hey, you! About your recipe. I found it.
Good. I was afraid it was lost for good. Here, take this magic potion as a sign of my gratitude.
Can I learn from you?
I do not instruct novices. If someday you are accepted into the Circle of Fire, then I can show you how to create powerful potions.
Can I have access to the library?
You have obtained fire nettles for Brother Neras. You have found Brother Neras's recipe. You have vanquished the Black Wolf, which threatened the shrine. You have succeeded in finding 4 novices, and thus cleaned the chambers. You have distributed the food to the novices fairly, as Brother Gorax instructed you. You have sold the wine to Gorax's satisfaction. Yes, you have worked enough. Now it is time for you to study the teachings of Enos. Speak to Master Highglass in the library. I hereby give you the key.